As everybody for this house, we don't hide their characters. Their character must come out. They don't really come out. They're not hiding it. They did. They did the first week. It just takes a while. I said they did it. No, they did first week. Bro, they did first week. We have had all this. They were doing as if we thought that they'll get pregnant. They did.
This whole conversation was just somehow because Mensan was saying that the people that in the house that were hiding their characters are coming out now and everything, and then we had Faith and Koyi trying to basically tell him that it's not about hiding character, it's a comfortability thing, and I was like, yeah, they did first week, second week they were hiding their characters, and I was like, okay, were you expecting that immediately they enter the house, bam, they will just show everything like you did, everything like you're seeing now, you're going to see it first week. Like, what do you mean they did first week? They hate their characters, everything is coming out now. Like, I'm like, no, no, no. I like that Koyi and Faith were standing up for Dede. In fact, I was talking about Dede in this particular situation because of play, because herself and Kola, they were playing in the kitchen, and then he's like, okay, look at what is going on there. They're now playing, and then he now made reference to them hiding their characters and everything is coming out. I was like, no, sir, no, sir, no, sir. That just reminded me of that meme. Like, no, sir, no, sir, no, sir. That's not what it is. And they were trying to make him understand that no be so it be. He just kept on arguing, saying, oh, they're doing as if you touch them, they'll get pregnant. And it was just see, this house means something when they say something, I will just be like, nah, nah, fam. Nah, fam. It's not what it is. So you guys, today I'm trying to manage to use my camera because I usually use my laptop webcam. So I hope that the thing is going to be as expected and it doesn't have that issue that is always having. So welcome back to my channel, guys. If you're new here, please do well to like, share, subscribe, and all the good stuff. And don't forget to turn on your post notifications so that I can get notified each time I post a brand new video. So continuing on just what we're talking about just now. They were just by the dining area, and then we had Konya and Faith standing up for Day, just saying that it's a comfortability thing, and Mensa was still arguing. And another point is, even up until this point, even till now, there are still certain people that you'd see that okay, this person doesn't play like that sweet. That's to tell you that if the person is not comfortable with you like that, they're not going to play with you like that. For example, we did it now, even with their parties and everything, or with certain things that she does. It's not every housemate that she's comfortable like that with. Like you will not see her dancing or whining or doing certain things with certain male housemates during their parties and stuff. So it's about comfortability, like they said. And these are people that are closer to her that were trying to explain to him, but it wasn't just like listening. Then they now used his own situation. They made an example with his own situation. Like Faith said he saw Thelma and Mensan hugging upstairs. Just hugging things in a way. And then he was like the Thelma of the beginning and Thelma of this like this whole now that they now had that whole hug thing, is it the same Thelma? He was like, that is different. That Thelma never said she's not going to do this, she's not going to do that. And Faith is like, nah, it doesn't matter whether you voice it out or you did not. It's just about how you came in or like how things have progressed with you and so person. And that will now make you comfortable to do certain things. So let me just play that part where they were like using his own situation as an example of what they were saying.
It's not like you're not living your life, but you start getting comfortable also. Can you actually hug some girls in this house before? That is not what I'm talking about. It's like no, that. No, me and Thelma. No, I know. But wait, the Thelma that came into this house, do you think that will have happened? You know that she never got comfortable. But she never said. No, but no, that it doesn't matter.
And then he now made reference to what Ibuka said. He was like, hey, you remember what Ibuka said? That Ibuka said that did they hear what Ibuka said on Sunday that they're doing he humanization under the duvet? I was like, Ibuka, now you cause this to know. The way it now made it sound like maybe there's one thing, one major thing that they did, you know. So it's now feeling like they went all the way because now Faith was even now making an example that okay, there's some people that you can do certain things, so you can sleep with certain people that you don't love, or you can love someone and not sleep with them. Like I'm like, okay, Ebuka, come back, oh, because they make them feel like say you get waiting happen, like something deep and stuff. So anyway, moving on from that, let's move on to Sultana's conversation that she was having. You guys know that she saved nobody yesterday. So there was now a conversation around that, and she was basically saying that she was understand as a leader, as a head of house, and that she had to come at it from that angle. Like she was, you know, addressing it, or she was looking at the situation from that angle, and she had to consider everybody when she was making her decision, right? Even though Zita wasn't buying it at all, she was like, no, but the privilege you were given, you know, you can use it to your advantage or to save somebody or to do certain things. But she was like, no, she had to be there as a leader and she had to play fair, basically. So that was her own point in all of that. I don't carry this thing, go back, Juanita. Let me take this thing forward. Okay, hold on, guys. Uh, let's take this forward. Okay, yeah.
So when it came to this, it's not about friendship.
It's about being a leader.
It's about being for everybody.
I hear you.
And if I'm going to be honest, everybody had good reasons why they should be here.
But then I feel like it is a perk, like it's a benefit for the winner of the HOH to give it to someone.
Zita wasn't buying it at all. She was like, I hear you. Like throughout the conversation, she kept saying, I hear you, but then I hear you, but then I feel like you know that kind of thing. She was like, if I shall use them, I think that was the point she was trying to pass across. If I shall use the power, like I get that you're trying to be like the leader or be this thing, but you still have your people. And then she was just explaining from her own angle, like you know, when she was giving that power, she obviously had to save the person that she was closest to or she felt like was cool, and that if there was a confusion as to who she was to save, she just knew that okay, if she picked you to be in the head of house room, she will not save you for immunity. She will not give you the immunity for the weak. Do you understand? So that made it easier for her to make that kind of decision. That you know, she was just basically. I think that was just where her argument was coming from, and I understood where her argument was coming from. Yesterday, I was saying, yeah, it made sense. Sultana didn't save anybody. Let everybody fight for their position to the finals. And the reason I was saying that is because I felt like there was a chance that she was going to save Jason, and I think that it would have been somehow if she saved Jason after like everything that has gone down in recent times between them. So it would have been somehow like okay, you can't still save this person where they stay your white basically, and I didn't want that. To be honest, the only reason I didn't want her to pick was just that okay, I didn't want her to save this guy because like this guy don't stay your white since. So like just don't fall for that because yesterday if you see how caring he was, then after like she won the head of house position, I told the people now he gave her like a two more than 2 minutes hug. So he was hugging, just telling her congratulations. I say, I see you. I see the way you're operating. Nothing is going to come out of this. So it just felt like, okay, that was that. And then, but if you're removing that from the equation, it would have still made sense for her to, if they were all in good terms in such a way that they had a strong bond, you know, like let's say, for example, Sultana, Isabella, and Jason, if they had like if she had that three-way friendship that was strong, you know, let me use Kelly Ray, Cassia, and Victoria as an example from last set, or Nelly, Anita, Suj, or last year we had like stronger bonds. This year the bonds they shake. So if it was a stronger bond and she didn't save, if she and she saved and she didn't save one of them, it would have felt somehow. So I was just reasoning it like, okay, it would have made sense if she saved one of them, and then maybe their fans will now vote for the last person to make sure they get to the finals. That's the normal thing that happens. So if you have like your friendship group, three of you, one person is opportunity to save one person, you save one, and then the fans will do the remaining parts. So normally that's what would have happened. But because They are born no kukuma strong for the house. Now why this thing come be like, okay, it's okay. It's okay that didn't happen. You see, I don't think there's any bond that is worth doing whatever it is right now. So she was just explaining that she has two friends, and that's why she did not even bother saving, so that she will not make one feel some type of way, right?
See that tight corner is where I don't want to be.
I don't want to be
Why?
there.
The thing is, when it comes to my friends, both of them had good reasons. And if I pick one, it's just like having children. You can't pick a
A
favorite.
favorite.
Then she now proceeded to say that the main thing was even that she listened to their pitch, and she found some more touching than the others. Oh, sorry, yeah, like there are certain people that spoke and she just felt some type of way. She felt like, okay, maybe this person really deserves it. So from this part of the conversation, the ending part of the conversation, she just kind of made it clear that it was confusion after hearing everybody's speech, and then maybe it touched her. She got like emotional about the whole thing. She's like, oh, okay, oh, your story is touching, your story is touching, your story is touching. So she didn't want to like say, oh, just because she has friends, she'll now save you over somebody she feels like their story is more compelling, right? And then she now mentioned the people that their stories were the most compelling. She mentioned Dede. When she said Dede self, Zita was like, oh, and then she now explained why Dede's speech was compelling. I told you guys that Dede had a good speech. So she mentioned Dede, she mentioned Jason, she mentioned Mide self. She didn't even mention Isabella as like the part of the people that their speeches were like very compelling. And I told you, I still said it. See, I did tell you not since before it happened. I spoke about Isabella. I told you that Isabella's speech wasn't giving like somebody that I really needed. She just sort of like um I don't know what to say, that kind of thing. You guys, even though the person is your friend and you would expect that kind of loyalty and everything, you still have to try. Because I know that if it was Sultana that was in that position, if it was Isabella in that position, maybe she would have not needed Sultana to prove herself to save her. But on the other hand, you know that she has another option, so you just try to up your this thing, because I feel like she had the highest chance, but her speech wasn't really compelling like that. But anyway, that's that for that. She just explained that there were other people that got her feeling like they deserved it, and that's why she just made the decision to not like save anybody at all, make everybody go fight their fight.
Honestly, everybody gave me good reasons. And let me tell you something, my conscience wouldn't allow me sleep if I picked my friend. When I heard everybody, I'm like, no.
Which one was more touching?
Dede. Jason had a good story. Mide has one too.
I must see. At the end of the day, Sha save your friend. All these people they go save their friend, not to consign them. They go still save their friend. And now by Sunday, if any of them goes home, I know she's gonna feel very, very bad. So let's now move on to Dede and Kola yesterday. They were just acting drama, serious drama when they act. First of all, Dede had given him, she had helped him like massage his back, because I guess he had like muscle pains and muscle cramps and all of that. So she just helped him with that. She also helped Boy actually. So it wasn't really anything so serious, but she was helping him like ease his pain and stuff. She just told him that this thing is not free. Oh. You have to give some.
You just 29. What do you mean?
This is giving. I have to pay back for this.
They're in trouble. This is the point saying they start promising heaven and earth.
They'll give you everything.
Then later on, they now proceeded to have a conversation. Then we got to a point where she was like, let them play a game, rock, paper, scissors. That if she wins, then he's going to do whatever it is that she asks, if whatever it is that she wants. But then if he wins, then she's just going to cheer him up. I said, what kind of bargain is that? Like, he's going to do whatever it is that you want, but you not cheer him up. So he was now making his own requests on what he would like. But most of his requests were basically like, you want cuddles, you want this, you want that, those kind of like, you know, you want the he who in Mensan's voice. Now he who kind of requests, he who can request now he gets. She was like, no, 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 let's not do that. Let's not even go that route. So that is her own thing.
I'll celebrate you.
In a wonderful way.
Okay, something else, something else.
Oh my god, why are you always acting like this?
It's okay. Let's switch to something else. What other thing? Don't I think?
Can I get a cuddle?
No.
I was like, can I get a cuddle? She said, no, no, sir, no, sir, no, sir. You can't get that. And then there's another thing. There's sometimes that they'll be having conversations and then he just gets very handsy and it's just like, I'm like, sir, like let's just talk, you know. And she actually said it to him, like, can't we just have let's just have a normal conversation right now? And then he had his drink there. I feel like body just did one yesterday. So he was just like being, you know, this kind of thing you're trying to do sexy man as you can see, you know, wearing shirts they do a macho man, sexy man, you know. Um, you're trying to have a conversation, the person just saying, okay, you know, I say, sir, keep your hands to yourself right now. Let's have this conversation. So anyway, they were still trying to bargain and talk, and then he was being little bit a little bit handsy, and she just expressed what it is that was doing her at that point. All right.
When I told her that, I said I'll change. I said I'll change course. We can wrap this up. This was not supposed to go like this. It's supposed to be a very nice conversation going on.
It is nice. Just a good life, baby.
Well, you guys, okay. Says, doing as if this my network wants to start misbehaving right now. The next thing, the camera went, Kayode took the camera away, and then by the time he was back, they were fighting. I say, when, well, no, wait, which time I take reach here? I thought you guys were just like talking just now, and they were fighting. So I don't know, we don't know what exactly led to this whole part of them fighting and everything. And he was now trying to leave. He said, and was going on. She was like, you know, I don't care and everything. She was like, for me, I don't care, I don't care. And then after like several comments, he made several comments saying, I'm going no. She said, I don't care, I'm going no. She did not answer him. He now finally left. Amo, you think cause problem? Oh, you're going. You now finally went. Well, she now said, don't worry. She now said to herself that we're going to continue this upstairs. And then she went upstairs to continue the wahala or the situation.
Just give it.
Whatever you want to just do it. Just don't assume things.
I'm going.
I'm holding you.
I'm leaving.
Okay. Continue inside the room.
Now I call the whole thing drama because after this whole thing, she now went upstairs. Now it's lying down in bed. She's now doing forming anger. She was like, it's very disrespectful to walk away from a conversation and say, she inte saying they go say you were acting like you don't care and everything, and then he now finally left, and then you now went upstairs to show that you were pissed off. I'm on Baba Bego. Say, I'm sorry. I don't know why you're making it seem like this. He was apologizing. I say, hey, which kind drama thing which kind drama ship be this? For you people that are starting the ship, eh? People online were saying like the shippers, like code shippers, they don't even get to have 1 hour of like shipping time. Before you know, the thing will be doing they'll be in, they'll be like everything will be going well. The next before 1 hour, everything does switch that they cannot even have 1 hour of peace. So she went upstairs and that was like the conversation that she was having. She was like, he's disrespectful, that he left her downstairs, da 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 da. He was apologizing. No more. They chased him to go in bed. She literally chased him to his bed and everything.
It's very disrespectful for you to walk out of a conversation.
So that drama ship. I don't even see they put mouth for some kind of things. So I'm not even gonna say too much about it because to this morning, before I even started this video, I saw them by the dining area eating and gisting. I said, okay, make I just keep my thoughts. I mean, I make I keep my whatever it is. Now them sabi. Whenever they if they like they should do back and forth, back and forth. That one is the business of their shippers. Me, I'm just here to give you guys gist. So I've come to the end of this video. I'm happy that this thing did not cut off. If you notice, I've been kind of careful with this video, trying not to shake or do anything or move around too much because my USB cord and my connection. You get as I take to them. I know I made it in spoil. But anyway, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And I'm going to see you on the next one. Bye. Love you. Kisses.